I recently learned about this concept that I think is super interesting and really useful in a surprising range of applications. But it actually comes from the world of audio technicians, and the concept is called the noise gate. So it's a kind of technical term or tool that audio technicians use, but you'll quickly see that as a metaphor, it actually is really useful for many things, which I'll talk about. So the concept of the noise gate is basically a concept or tool that audio technicians apply to audio tracks, um, specifically to shut out noise or kind of background extraneous crap in the audio track that you don't want to listen to, that doesn't matter, that you'd rather exclude from the final audio that you listen to because it's not interesting, and it just makes the actual signal or content that you're trying to understand and follow even harder to understand and follow. So the noise gate is basically the threshold at which you're going to consider something noise and therefore shut it out. Or if a sound sort of exceeds that threshold, you're going to consider that real, the content or the signal that you do want to keep in your audio track. Okay, so this is a technical concept that sounds like it only applies to audio, but if you think about it, it actually applies to a lot in, I think, especially everyday life today with, sort of our new sort of information environments, right? So, in other words, a lot of people today, the average kind of internet user has their noise gate set way too low, right? The meme that you hear, that you see sometimes about, no, wait up, I have to deal with this person who's wrong on the internet. That, when you have that kind of attitude towards this bombardment of information that you're receiving, you're fucked, because almost all of the internet is noise. It's people saying things for all kinds of dubious reasons. Often there's no real meaningful or significant kind of signal behind it. It's just noise. So this concept of the noise gate, I think, is actually a really useful, specific, concrete little metaphor for thinking about these things. And in general, I think almost all of us today would be very well served by, in other words, increasing or raising our noise gate. So what that means is, this is something that I've been trying to do for a while, and thinking about this concept makes me want to be even more kind of aggressive and ambitious about it. Like when I go on the internet, for me to sort of give something attention or let alone respond to it, it's got to be really loud. In other words, it's got to have a lot of indicators that it's really meaningful, original, significant, outside and above sort of the ordinary hum or background noise that is most of social media. So I'm trying to increase my noise gate, and I suspect most people would be very well served by doing that.